എടാ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പയ്യന്മാരെ നോക്കുന്നത് സ്റ്റേറ്റസ് അല്ല, ഇൻഡിപെൻഡൻസ് ആണ് അല്ലടാ. കാലം മാറി മോനെ, ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാരും ഈക്വല.
മച്ചാ നമുക്കങ്ങ് കെട്ടാണ്. പക്ഷേ കല്യാണ ചെലവ് 50-50 ആൻഡ് നോ സ്ത്രീധനം. ഡീൽ. ചേട്ടാ ലൈറ്റ് ആയിട്ടൊരു ചായ.
So, what do we mean by modern times? We mean by modern times as those are governed by modern philosophy. What do we mean by modernity? Modernity is again something that has been a discourse that is constructed on a contrived bedrock.
Sorry guys, pen താഴെ പോയി. Can you repeat it?
ഒരല്പം ഫണ്ണില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ എന്ത് ജീവിതം? ഫൺ സ്റ്റിക്ക് ഐസ്ക്രീം, പ്യൂർ, റിയൽ, ഡെലീഷ്യസ്.
Before starting the video, I would like to say that this is not supposed to be hurting anyone. This is a comedy video, and whatever I experienced there, I'm just saying it directly. So we Indians are a very diverse group, aren't we? So I want to share something I experienced outside Kerala. Now, surprisingly, somehow, I had a chance to go to Kanpur. So on hearing the word Kanpur, I was like, so which state is Kanpur? Okay, Kanpur. Yeah, so UP. I was just like, okay, UP. Who's the chief minister of UP? I remembered him somewhere. Okay, yeah, got it. He is none other than Desi Vin Diesel. Now, for him, family is everything. And who is his family? Family is cow. Now, if you do anything against his family, be sure to get lynched. And lynching is a very great thing in UP. So, be careful against his family. Being from Kerala, where some people here eat beef every day, for every meal, 3 times a day, I was afraid because I might get lynched accidentally. I didn't want to do that, so I was a bit afraid to go there. But the trip was sponsored. Now, if you get a free trip, you have to go. Because free trips are something we used to want. Free things are something which everyone likes. Who doesn't like free trips? Now comes booking the flights. And what is obvious choice? Indigo. Because what they have done here, they have made the cheapest flights possible. And the cheapest flights, everyone in India likes it. Because cheap flights means cheap travel. And cheap travel in air means even better. And congrats Indigo for that. So the flight, we had supposed to go on 29th January. What happened here? My father was booking the flights. Now, he being someone who never used computers, he kept the date as 29 January and the return date as 5 February. 2 flights the same time. I saw this and told him to change the dates. Now, there is something that Indian dads hate very much, and that is losing a lot of money unnecessarily. Now, to change the dates back, he had to pay 22,400 rupees. And this was something that hurt him throughout the trip. Throughout the trip, he was like, those Indigo guys are very cunning, They're taking my money like this. They changed the date on their own, and now they're taking 22,400. Why should they do that? They should tell us, one confirmation should be there, right? Before submitting, should give a confirmation that you are coming from 29 December or 29 January. I didn't wait to explain anything to him, and then this was his mood throughout the journey, and I don't know whether the trip was good for him or not. And finally, trip time on 29. So you are flying by airplane. Now, what to do? You have to look good because you have to impress certain air hostess, right? So I put on my best coat, the only one I had. Comb my hair for the first time. I don't usually do that. And then wore a shoe. I wear my sandals, and then I don't like shoes very much. Checking Corona was very hard, both in Trivandrum and Madras, very rampant. And then at Madras airport, our transit station, we had our lunch packed because the lunch at the airport is not good. And it's not cheap, not very cheap. I get a good coffee for 20 or maximum 20 rupees near my school. And I get parota and chicken for 50 rupees in my school. Now at this airport, they gave me coffee for 250 rupees. That's more than 2 parota and chicken. I don't know whether they're putting gold in their coffee or not, but I never tasted it good. I never felt it tasted good, And now I don't think it's worth it. Just leave it. So on the flight, all is good. The flights are everything. They're good, right? So you get AC, you get do whatever you want, except the casual ear pain you get by landing or taking off. Yeah, and then finally we reached Lucknow. Because Kanpur does not have an airport, Kerala, small state, logical, we have 4 airports. UP, big state, you don't have that many good airports. Logical, right? Because Kerala is only 600 kilometers, almost size of one UP district, and that UP district does not have one airport. Here Kerala has 4 airports and 4 international airports. Logical, because if you have a map of airports in India, you won't see the map of Kerala because Kerala is being surrounded by airports. That's what happens in Kerala. Yeah. Now back to Lucknow. Now, if wearing a coat in Trivandrum was a very foolish thing to do, or in Madras too, wearing a coat in Lucknow in December is something that you have to do. Now, especially if you're someone from Kerala. Now, Kerala, from where I stay, I've never seen temperature go below 20 degrees Celsius. Moment I landed in Lucknow, the temperature was 19 degrees Celsius at 2 in the noon. 19 degrees Celsius. At night it was 3. Okay, I could not even sleep properly. And what was even more funny, no one wore masks. I thought it has gone to a different universe like Spider-Man had done, where no one wore masks, there was no coronavirus. And then we saw a policeman. This is a funny thing. We saw this policeman asking a man to wear a mask. And this man was like, and the policeman was like, hey, boys, wear some mask, man. We have to, or we get punishment, we'll pay you some, you have to pay some money and you have to we'll put you in jail. This guy was still like, so he had no regard for the policeman. Okay, then you know what the policeman did? The only thing he could do, he took a loudspeaker, then देखिए इस बंदे को ये मास्क नहीं पहन रहा है. He's not wearing mask. I'll put his photo in WhatsApp and then we'll share it everywhere and make fun of him. That was the only reason why he wore a mask. Now just imagine the ridiculousness in which they're considering Corona. Yeah. Where WhatsApp is everything and government, jail is nothing. Anyway, we took the taxi. We gave the taxi man a mask because no one wear masks there. And we continued our journey to Kanpur. Now, here in Kerala, we listen to a lot of news. And one of the news we listen to is that about Unnao rape case, about Rai Bareilly blast case. And the surprising thing is that on the way to Kanpur, I went through all these states. And I was afraid as hell. So I just closed my eyes, never looked anywhere, sat in the taxi and kept on my headphones and listened to some cool music. So I don't want to look outside and see Unnao written there because I'm afraid of Unnao. Okay. Yeah, and then we reached Kanpur. Now the only reason why you would want to go to such a place like Kanpur from such a developed place like Trivandrum must be because you are being invited by someone special. And that someone special was H.C. Verma. Supposedly for a competition I had done properly enough that they thought that I was very good at experimentation and invited me for the finals to Kanpur. Now I don't know what they saw in my experiment or whether they were blind or could not see my experiments properly. But I never knew that they were good enough. Okay.
Pure smile in a pure taste. Fun stick ice cream. Pure, real, delicious.